I don't get like courage, that's for sure. I can't yell like that. Like, I don't know. The stuff he does, like when I was watching Call of Duty when you get hyped, I was like, I could do that easily. It's another day in the job, you know. That's the thing. So you don't get hyped over. It's like in baseball, people get hyped over like a double play. It's like, it's easy stuff. They should do that.
Because they're professionals.
Yeah, they're professionals.
Well, it's about the streaming though.
I know it's definitely entertainment. It's like Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's like you gotta do it for entertainment. It's true.
So I can learn how to love.
I'm Jacob Diaz, otherwise known as AboveAverageJake. I'm a content creator for Immortal Elite.
Go up there. Roll.
There's two left.
Blind.
He pushed. Default.
Oh, he pushed.
Fuck. He's falling back to mid. Maybe
Did you see that shot? Anyone? Anyone?
The arches side. Arches.
I'm fucking crazy! I'm fucking crazy!
Yeah, baby.
Eric, you didn't see that shot?
I started playing video games when I was really young, probably like Nintendo 64. But I started really getting into gaming when I got the Xbox 360. And I started playing Call of Duty 4 with my friends in high school. And like everything I've ever done, I got super competitive and I wanted to be the best. So I started playing Call of Duty a lot more, like every day after school, after football, to get home, play Call of Duty, get my friends on. Started getting into game battles, which was another competitive scene for it. I would like make the team, I'd make sure everybody was on the team and set everything up. I started playing more seriously at the end of Call of Duty 4 and then when World at War was coming out. So I got into World at War a lot, and that's when I got like 10th Prestige, 65, that was my thing. I wanted to be the best. I wanted people to know, like at my high school, like I was the Call of Duty kid. I wanted to be the best and compete in tournaments and take it where I could then, which wasn't as big as it is now. I played in like some random websites I could find, some tournaments, and I won like modded controllers and stuff like that, but it was never like cash prizes or anything like it is now. And I almost only strictly played Call of Duty. It was like an obsession. I used to go into like private matches and find different spots and practice things that no one else would practice, like grenade spots, like where you could pre-nade when people are going through, what alleys you can look through, how many you can see cross one way or the other, and I wanted to be perfect, and I got my friends into it, and then it just went up from there into the next Call of Duties, and I always played the next Call of Duty basically. And then until lately, I started getting more into PC gaming, and that's when I started playing Counter-Strike. Always been a first-person shooter kind of guy, but I always play. I like to, whenever I get obsessed or like too obsessive over a game, I start to fall back and play a chill game like Rocket League. So much fun just to hang out and play with your friends. I used to play Madden. Got into NHL for a little bit. That was pretty fun. But I've just always loved video games, just getting away from like real life and just, you know, it could be a good outlet for energy and a lot of stuff.
Hostile TAC deploy beacon online.
God, those
That's
guys
a
are
kill.
so bad.
First tried to stream in college in 2013 or 14. I don't know why, but I bought an iMac and I thought it was like a good idea to like stream. Didn't work. The iMac wasn't the best for streaming. I didn't have the best internet. Internet was a huge deal back then, and in Milwaukee, I just couldn't get the best internet to like get the upload speeds I wanted to with, you know, 2 other guys in the house doing a lot of video games and using a lot of the internet. I was like struggling. So I had like a camera, I had everything to do it. I tried to do it. I just couldn't do it back then. But I knew it was gonna be a big thing because I would watch streamers, and that's what I really loved, is people watching you and learning from you, and even just like learning a new game by watching it before you bought it. It's kind of like Blockbuster back in the day when you'd buy a game or you'd rent a game from there before you bought it because you didn't know if you like it or not. That's what Twitch is now, and like streaming is. You can watch a game, like figure out how it works or how you like it, or if you already have the game, you just watch the best of the best and then just get ideas of different things. In Counter-Strike, the boosts, the headshots, the smokes, the flashes, everything. You can learn a lot, and when there was like Call of Duty tournaments on there, me and my friends would literally get together when the tournaments would happen, go to his house, I'd have my computer, he'd have his, and we'd watch what they did, and we would say, we gotta try this strategy, or we gotta do this, or that was smart what they did, how they rotated from one hard point to another one, or anything they did, the setups, the anchors were so huge in Black Ops 2, and it was just, you could use it to learn, you could use it to strategize and everything. And I wanted to do that because I thought it was cool to like watch people do that like we're watching football. And then, since it didn't work the first time, I kind of gave up on it a little bit. I sold my iMac because there was no other use for it for me. And then I just kept playing games all the time. But then I started getting into PC gaming with Counter-Strike and a bunch of different things. And I thought to myself, I can probably stream with a PC. So making the transition from the controller to the keyboard, that was rough. And it's still a learning process because I didn't start fully gaming on a PC, keyboard and mouse until almost 2 years ago. So I bought my first real gaming PC in August or September of 2017. I just played Counter-Strike, played a little Hearthstone, still play Hearthstone now. But just the basic games to get my hands like used to it. Then I got into PUBG, which is a little more, and then Fortnite came out, and that was just a lot more for like the keyboard to get your hands into it. But I can still jump back onto the controller and go for it. Then when I got my gaming PC is when I realized I could probably stream. And what happened was I would stream Xbox, so I think it was Call of Duty World War II I started streaming because I had the Elgato and I could stream that without playing on my computer. So my first computer, I couldn't game and stream. It would take too much. My computer was just basically a gaming computer, not a streaming computer. So I could stream easily Xbox games. But if I wanted to stream Counter-Strike or PUBG or Fortnite, I couldn't do it. So eventually I was okay with that. I was like, whatever, I'll just play, stream Call of Duty when I could. But I wanted to do more. I wanted to game more. I wanted people to see the Fortnite streams, the Counter-Strike streams, because it's fun with other friends. So I invested in my computer I have now, which is a beast. And I'm gonna be sticking with this thing for a long time. But I put a lot of money into it. My friends helped me build it, makes it look really nice. And I can game and stream any game I want and record at the same time if I wanted to. I've been, like I said, I've probably been streaming legitimately for like a year, maybe even less. Because I wasn't even streaming when I played the Fortnite tournament. I still had my old computer. But I would stream like Hearthstone, like I said, and Call of Duty back then. But I wasn't trying to hit goals, like to get to Twitch affiliate or anything like that. I was just streaming just to stream so I can get some clips, maybe make some YouTube videos, which I still haven't done yet. But I'm very at the beginning of the phase, even though I knew I wanted to stream like 7 years ago, I just couldn't do it. So that's probably the most frustrating part about streaming is I knew I wanted to start this like 5 to 7 years ago, but I just didn't have what I had now to do it. So now I have to get myself together and start just gaming all the time like I was. But times have changed, gotten older, have a wife, have a job, no more college, no more time to blow off everything I needed to blow off, and just game 24/7. So it's a lot more time management stuff. I still bowl, so in the bowling season, I have times where I can't stream, where I wish I was streaming. And now in the summer, you want to get out and enjoy your friends and family. I play softball. I go home on the weekends sometimes, and I live closer to my family. And you just try to make sure you make time for the gaming. So time management's huge as far as where I am with streaming now. So if I want to take it to the next level, which I do, I need to just keep pushing, make an actual set schedule, and make sure everybody's on the same page with it, and then go for it. And a lot of friends and family have helped too with like following the page or watching the stream, and even getting to Twitch affiliate was hard. To get like 3 people, like concurrent viewers, it was hard. Like a lot of people think it's just 3 viewers. I would have my TV on, like watching myself, and I would just text all my friends like, hey, just watch for like a little bit so I can get to my averages. And they would, and they were a big support system. And that's how, you know, I used to watch streamers, and like when they would people ask questions like, how did you start? And it was a lot of friends and family and just content. So that's where I'm at right now, is just trying to build up content, learn how to do all the YouTube videos and editing and everything, and then take it to the next step. Because I think I have the gameplay and attitude for it, that's for sure. There's no questions asked about that. It's just getting your name out there in such a saturated market of streaming now, which, like I said, if I would have started 5 years ago, I could be where, you know, Tim the Tatman was, and I was watching him when he had like 500 people watching.
This is where I challenge him. I think it was quick. Yeah. Jeez. That shot was insane.
It's a safe zone.
What?
Not that way.
What? I had first shot.
I think you could have got the 2-piece.
I didn't know where he was at.
Fucking
That's why I went back.
Circle.
definitely I need to get all my social media stuff like together. So YouTube I need to start doing. Definitely getting my stream. Hopefully Twitch partner by then. I was hoping to get my PC even a year from now. So I got that early. So I think nothing holds you back from what you really want to do. You just have to work at it. And I've seen a lot of pros talk about, like Counter-Strike pros talk about, you just got to drop everything, family, friends, and just focus on what like your goals like that. I don't know if it's gonna be that intense because it's not a team thing. It's I can focus on myself. I don't have to worry about how it affects my teammates or anything like that, except for like the organization. But we work pretty independently, which is nice, but we all can have each other's backs if we need to. But I want to be to the point where maybe I'm thinking about, can I do this as a full-time thing? I think a year is probably a good time to think about that. It's just being consistent and making sure I can hit my goals when I want to. And I think I just have to focus more on just gas pedal and just go and don't look back. Milwaukee, I mean, it's not known for gaming. I know the Bucks have like a gaming team. I actually looked into that when I was in Oshkosh because there was like a position open for like their coach for like 2K stuff, and I was like, I'll give it a shot, but it was already taken. But as far as like overall gaming, there's just not enough people probably in the area that know about it or know enough about it. When you look at like LA and stuff, all the people that get really big into it start moving to different places like LA, and I'm pretty sure Texas is a big one for some reason. I don't know if it's because of the Google Fiber and all the internet stuff started there kind of, like in Austin and everything. But everybody moves down south or to the West Coast. I know Optic was in Illinois for a while, but then when they got big and got to the point, they needed to move to the West. So I think as gaming grows and people actually see it's like a legitimate thing, the Midwest it's a perfect place. It's in the middle of everything. You can go there. If you needed to have like a West Coast and East Coast meet up in the middle for a big tournament or something, I think Milwaukee can host it. I think the forum's great. The city's growing and doing a lot more better things than even when I lived here 5 years ago. It just looks better. And there's no reason that Milwaukee can't be like a heart for gaming. It's in the middle of the country, and everybody can meet up there, and Midwest people are nice anyway. So gaming is bigger than what people think. Everybody gets their vice or something from everything, something different. And growing up, people thought video games were nerds or stupid or something like that. And it's crazy how much like video games can impact your life. I've met people from one of my friends, Cyrus, I play with all the time. Met him from California. He flew out, came to Wisconsin. We met up. It was crazy. You meet new people. It's a way for people to interact with other people that you can't see every day. You can make friends. You can do so many things, and you can just vent in the way you want to. And just because people aren't doing it the same way doesn't mean they're not doing it. So, I say don't judge video games as much as you would judge anything else. And it's here to stay. It's growing. There's no denying that it's growing, and it's getting so big that schools are getting scholarships for gaming. That wasn't a thing when I was going to college. I would have got scholarships. I would have loved it. I would have tried so hard. In college, it's not even just scholarships. Once you get to college, you have gaming teams. You have gaming getting on live television now. It's crazy how much it's growing, and just keep watching because it's going to get even bigger, basically. And Milwaukee too.
Got a headshot, man. Why they cracked
Oh, this game, dude. This game is broken, dude. Knocked one. Another one's almost knocked.
Yeah, I got an A.
Both of them are almost knocked, dude. If I get a little help, I'm good. No, he's so close. He's so close.
Oh, I got a peacekeeper, baby. Let's go.
He's so close. No! I had one bullet left.
Wait, did you kill them all?
Yeah.
Thanks guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Get at me if you need to. I stream on Twitch /AboveAverageJake. Facebook, the Facebook page is AboveAverageJake. I try to keep everything similar. I haven't set up my YouTube yet, but be patient, it'll get there. Let me know in the comments of this or on Facebook or Twitch, Twitter, AboveAverageJake. Like I said, everything's the same. What you want to see from me, if you want to see me playing different games, if you want to see me playing with other people, or what you want exactly me to do. If you watch my page, you know I am more of a first-person shooter when Call of Duty comes out and be on that like crazy. And thanks for watching. If you have any other suggestions, just let us know.